Hello everyone and welcome to Lipnox VR. We're going to celebrate a very Merry Christmas with the Oculus Quest, and first things first, we've got a special Oculus Quest home environment which is very festive, and today's video is all about games or apps that are all Christmassy related. So for example, here's this Color Connect game which I reviewed on the channel, and it has gotten this big Christmas update with all these Christmassy things. We can basically draw the puzzles around certain objects and decorate this Christmas room. It looks really, really cool. One of my favorite things that blew my mind was being able to decorate the Christmas tree with the puzzle thing, and it just works so well with this type of game, so I can't wait to see these kind of updates added more into the game. But Christmas style, this is really, really awesome. But yes, this is a video about Christmas updates or Christmas games for the Oculus Quest, so we can all get into Christmas this VR. And would you look at this? This is a small little Christmassy area that's in the Mall of Operation Serpens' new multiplayer mall update. So the next game is Crazy Kung Fu, and the developer, Hyperactive, has been so nice, and they've given me a bunch of keys to hand out so you can get your Kung Fu skills on for the holiday. This Christmas update is really just adding the Christmas tree, but hey, developers giving away some presents, and it still looks really, really cool to train with a tree. So definitely check that out. Drop a comment below that you are interested in the key, and let us know your favorite Christmas game or favorite Christmas video game memory, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win, and I'll reply to the winners and let them know how to contact me to get their code. Next game on this thing is Smash Drums, and they have a small little Christmas tree light up there, and as much as that is cool, it does say also winter is coming, but while they're not adding the Game of Thrones song to the game, it's still a pretty awesome game, and I do want to give a big thank you to the developer for sending me a personal gift. He sent me a special little unboxing gift. You can check it out on Twitter, or I'm going to have a video about it very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that. The next game on here is Sweet Escape VR, and this was actually one that was in the arcades, but it has a whole bunch of these Christmassy themed levels. There's also candy themed ones. You can get in here and do climbing. It's a fun game. You can throw yourself up. It's only like $10. It is a side loading game, but I'd love to see this one come to App Lab. And again, it's really, really fun. It's multiplayer and very much Christmassy. Well, with this theme especially. You can see Christmas stuff all over the place. So don't skip on Sweet Escape. It is definitely a really cool game. Another one we have here is called The Great Escape Dragon's Dungeon, and they added a Christmas tree, and I thought that was really, really cool. There's a whole mission with it, and The Great Escape is a free App Lab game, for the record. Okay, so this one, you remember my Halloween episode? Yeah, PolarDread, from the guy who makes my intro? Well, he's got a brand new free. Well, the PolarDread is a free download. It's been added to App Lab recently if you haven't seen that yet. But there's a special Christmas level, and we have to throw the logs into the fire to get the sleigh going to make sure that scary boy over there doesn't get us. So we have to keep throwing them in, and it uses the same mechanics of pulling out stuff and grabbing it. It works really, really well. It's a simple little free extra that's added to this already free App Lab game. So this update is being updated right now, so it might not be there the second you check, but keep checking and take a look for that button. So we've talked about App Lab and SideQuest stuff a bunch, but how about official Oculus storefront games that have Christmassy stuff? And I found some that I got really, really excited about. And the first one is, of course, this ForeVR Bowl Christmas level, which just oozes Christmas everywhere. It feels so much like Christmas. This could be its own Christmas game in itself. You know, throw $5 and there's your Christmas bowling game. But I love it. They've added a whole bunch of new bowling balls that are Christmas themed to throw, and it's just a beautiful stage. The other thing I had to give a shout out to was in Dash Dash World, the racing game that's very much like Mario Kart. They have one of the stages that was in the game from the start that feels 100% wintry, and there's Santa in here, so I'm calling it Christmas. Dash Dash World is an awesome game, so definitely check that out. Another thing we gotta check out, going back on the App Lab side of things, because, you know, we've been doing updates, but this is a full Christmas experience, and this is an App Lab app, but basically it's an advent calendar. We select the day every day, and we have to do them in order. It won't let us pick them out of order, but we can do more than one per day, I believe, so that's fine. But we go in here, we get our prize. We got a gingerbread house this time, so there's that. It's a fun little activity. It's not amazing, but it's Christmassy. It's free. You can check it out. Get yourself in the spirit. Another really cool game that's very Christmassy theme is this Snow Fort game, and we're throwing snowballs. You can also build your own little snow fort thing and use a slingshot as well as throwing to knock the snowman out. It's a very Christmassy thing. I thought it was a really cool one. I also found this other snow fighting game on SideQuest, and unfortunately I couldn't find anyone to play with, but I thought it was really, really cool, and I jumped on this sled and it went really fast, and I thought that was just too amazing to not mention. So So if you can get some buddies together to do multiplayer matches, this is a really, really cool game. I think it's been lost in the shuffle, but definitely one that needs some love. Definitely check that one out. And yeah, so we're heading into the direction of snow, and I saw this Survivorman, The Descent, which is a puzzle kind of game, and it's kind of like on a mountain kind of thing, but this is not really that Christmassy feeling. So let's see what else we can get here and see if we can get closer to the Christmas vibe. So I went to Space Slurpies, and we've got another snow level, and again, it's not Christmassy, but we got some trees. But one thing I really got to show off while we're talking about snow is Nature Trek. And Nature Trek has one of the stages in it that is just completely a white wonderland, and it looks fantastic, especially when you're looking at non-photorealistic stuff that's all, game-wise. This is just a really high-quality app. So we can't talk about snow without talking about snowboarding, and while I don't want to fill this list with snowboarding stuff, I do want to quickly mention the snowboarding title Carve. It has a cool little area we can start in here, we can pet the dog, but it's a cool snowboarding game. Not the best ever, but it has had some pretty cool updates, and I do want to do a full video breaking down its comparison with the other snowboarding game for the Quest, so stay tuned for that. Also, if we're talking about snow, we can talk about hockey, because hockey is sort of a wintry, icy sport, and you guys all know that hockey VR is my favorite. It's really easy. It feels so much like playing the kind of games you get in Wii Sports Resort, just these mini, well-made things. But there's another one I checked out, Hockey Bockey, which really seems to be trying to get the physics right and make for a full-on multiplayer hockey game. I didn't play with it too much, but I definitely need some more practice. And speaking of practice, this pickup league hockey game, yeah, I'm really bad at this one. I've been trying to figure it out and trying to get a little bit better, but since there's no one really playing online, for the most part, you're just kind of skating around going against the goalie unless you find people online. But it's hockey. It's still really, really cool. And last, here's this goalie VR game. And it's simple goalie VR game, but I wanted to let you guys play as the goalie for talking hockey. And you just block the balls, and then there's this other mode where you catch them and shoot them back. Very simple stuff, very goalie training kind of stuff for actual goalies. But speaking of all those kind of things, it's time to step back and get really, really Christmassy, because I found on VRChat there's just endless Christmassy things, and I would check out Rec Room and Horizon, all these places for Christmassy stuff, but I went on here and I felt overloaded with Christmas cheer, so I felt like this was probably a fine place to start. Keep in mind some of the footage looks a little bit choppy because of the recording settings, but I promise you these stages work perfectly fine inside the headset, and all of this footage was recorded on the Oculus Quest. But there's a ton of Christmas stuff. There is so many fun Christmas levels. I didn't put them all in here, but I found this sliding one, found this other Christmassy one that was Animal Crossing themed. There was a Zelda one that had Christmas in it, and just look at this sliding. Like, there's just so many cool things to do when you explore VRChat, and I just typed in Christmas and just went exploring. I love this huge Christmas tree, but I especially love looking out the window and seeing Frosty out there chilling out. Here's another one. We got some interesting gifts in the stockings there. That looks alcoholic. The world of Harry Potter here. The Christmas time in Harry Potter. Very iconic Christmas aspect. A lot of people are saying, oh, is Harry Potter a Christmas movie? But this is a definite Christmas world. And Minecraft, look at that giant Minecraft Christmas tree. That gets you into the season for sure. This one's a little bit cold. You're in a snow globe, basically, but there's also a tiny little snow globe. This one is called the Foxhole. And while the floor, unfortunately, outside is all black, you can still go inside, and there's still some cool festive activity, still some Christmassy thing. Reindeer character, I'm not sure what it is, but it follows the cookie, and I thought that was really, really cool. Here's another room where someone's made their room with little Christmas cheer. This is overdone Christmas. We're getting massive Christmas cheer. This is almost too much Christmas, to the point where I'm feeling like suffocated in Christmas. But look at the colors. Pretty jaw-dropping how this all looks. So Merry Christmas, big time for this town. But I think we guys take a step back and check out some of the regular worlds that added some Christmas cheer. And I think this is one of the coolest things, is when you have really popular levels in VRChat and they just spruce it up for the holidays. I love seeing Christmas tree in the Black Cat. We have this classic level that is probably the most popular Japanese stage, and it's fully decked out with a snowman outside, and we got the tree, and we got Christmas decorations all about to get excited about. But my favorite Christmas stage in VRChat is this Summer Solitude Christmas update, because you would never know this was not a Christmas level. There's so much Christmas stuff added. We have the cats and everything, but the thing is you look outside, and the 360 panorama thing outside has been hand edited to add Christmas things to it, and that is something that the developer of this world did not need to do, and they went above and beyond to do that. This is the perfect kind of place for spending the holidays with loved ones that you can't see in person. So if you want to get into Christmas, you want to feel the Christmas cheer, hop onto VRChat, hop onto your Oculus Quest, hop onto SideQuest VR, wherever you're going, find some awesome games, and get into the Christmas holiday season. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode and sharing this Christmas with me. Again, if you want to win a code for Crazy Kung Fu, drop a comment below and let us know something Christmas related and let you win a key. You'll be entered in to get one. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. Keep it festive. I'm out of here.